main event breakdown. We've took a couple of weeks off from these. Had a lot of other stuff going on. Been putting out a lot of betting content. Doing my podcast with Magic every Thursday, or actually last week was Wednesday. Doing my sports line stuff. Doing all my picks and my Patreon. So definitely want to keep making a point to do these main event breakdowns. The goal is to get them out in the week early. That way you're getting my thoughts on one fight before I put it out anywhere else. So appreciate you all joining. Today we have Vicente Luque in a 5-round rematch versus Belal Muhammad, UFC on ESPN 34. These two fought back in 2016. Vicente Luque knocked out Belal Muhammad in about a minute and 20 seconds. Obviously, a lot has happened since then. These two have both had a lot of success in their respective careers since that night in 2016. Yeah, Vicente Luque, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's known to be a striker. He's putting on very exciting fights all the time. He's won 9 out of his last 10 fights, with his only loss coming to Stephen Thompson, who Belal Muhammad actually just recently defeated. The stylistic matchup here is pretty straightforward. I believe Belal Muhammad is going to try to, and he needs to try to wrestle. Vicente Luque just fought Michael Chiesa, who tried to implement that strategy on him. Vicente Luque ended up submitting Michael Chiesa in the first round. It was a great fight, and Luque ended up clubbing subbing Tyrone Woodley in his fight before that as well. So really interesting matchup here at 170 pounds. Both these guys, as crazy as it sounds, in a weight class with Usman, Leon Edwards, Colby, Chimaev, Gilbert Burns, in a division with all these killers. These guys are actually nearing a title shot. This is a main event. The winner of this fight, I think, probably has one more before fighting for the belt. So it's definitely an important. And I think Luque is the better submission grappler as well. The wrestling, I definitely give an advantage to Belal, but I don't think Belal has that I know Belal doesn't have that caliber wrestling that a Kamaru Usman or a Colby Covington or a Hamza Chimaev does. Belal, I think, is a little bit athletically limited. He implemented a great style against Stephen Thompson. I personally didn't see that coming, but you can't really MMA math it here and say, oh, Belal beat Wonder Boy, and Wonder Boy beat Vicente Luque. Therefore, Belal is going to beat Vicente this weekend. I personally am picking Vicente here. I think over 5 rounds, this is a really great fight for him. Vicente has never been finished in his entire career, which is insane. And Belal is not much of a finisher. So I think Belal's real path to victory here is just holding down Vicente Luque for 3 of the 5 rounds and winning a decision, which I think is possible, but I think it's a tall order. On the feet, it's going to be Luque that's doing damage. On the mat, it's going to be Luque, the one who's threatening submissions, looking to sweep, so on and so forth. The bookies have this line right now about -170 for Luque. Belal had taken some money earlier in the week, but it looks like it's coming back a little on Luque. I'm picking Luque to win. I have not bet him yet because I was hoping that the line came down to -150, but I think from a betting perspective, Luque is the side. It's also interesting that the under 4.5 rounds is plus money, because I do think Luque finishes this fight. I guess I get it. It's a tricky spot, though, because I don't see Belal finishing Luque under very likely circumstances. So the pick is Luque. The bet is Luque. Looking to keep the streak of doing well in these main events running. Had the under 4.5 plus money in the Volkanovski fight last week. So this week, hoping to keep that rolling. I got Vicente Luque. I'm taking him to win by club and sub. I think he hurts Belal. Belal panic wrestles. Luque submits him. So at -170, you're definitely, getting some value on Vicente Luque here. I'll probably bet him later in the week, hoping that this line comes down. Would love -150 on it. I cap him north of -200. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you don't mind liking and subscribing to the video, I'd really appreciate it. It means a lot. It keeps me motivated to keep putting these videos out. If you have any questions on this fight or any other fights, let me know in the comments. I love reading them. Or if there's any other questions or comments you may have, let me know. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the fights this weekend, and I'll see you later this week for my podcast with Magic, where we break down the full card. Thanks.